So
all right,
taking
give
a page
me.
out of their book, and they've made it look good. Like
No,
I stated
we
in the
reset.
past,
We're not
so
going to talk about it. We're not talking about
I think it's
Haven.
going to be a tough one for Loud, but they do start
Let's
on
see how the
defensive
map looks.
side.
We got Loud on
If they can
defense.
get
We got
things
Crew on
rolling
attack. We
like they
got
did on
double
Haven,
Sheriff.
if you get a big buffer, anything's
Triple
possible,
ghost.
right?
So they did this against EG. Full ghosts and sheriffs. No armor or
I'm
anything
interested to see
like
if
that.
Crew are going to
much
try
utility.
spam B
No.
if this is where the Astra is.
Want to be really aggressive on this defensive
Who used
side.
this pistol the other day?
With Pancata being the only person here,
Were they just blast with this?
Sniper smoke could have locked out into the mines.
Someone
of
did
the
it. I can't
defense of
remember.
Loud.
It's
Will
nice
be
though.
smoke for smoke in this moment.
This smoke is great though.
Alrighty, just that
DRX
presence
smoke from
alone
last
takes the
year.
breach all the way back
Everyone
towards that B site and
kind of
now the
understands it.
raids,
I'll
right?
explain it anyway.
Now
Smoke
mid
that
is a little
goes
bit more
out,
open for
it double
Crew.
blocks vision. So as soon as you put it up, you could have
They're
crept to
toggling the
either
Viper
side. So you
beat,
kind
and
of
that's
need two
drawing
people
so
to
much
hold.
attention. They have 3 people looking over there. They have a stun set up from Vinny, and then they have 2
EDG?
facing
It was
They have to
EDG
be
that
cleared.
used this
That's
pistol,
exactly
yeah.
what they do in Universal
Nice
Falls.
memory.
Oh, and mid wasn't gathered either from the side of Crew.
Yeah, they played this one a little bit too long. I liked what they were doing, but they kind of overstayed their welcome.
Here we go.
Straight
Big
with
duels
DG
coming
flow.
up.
DG falls right
Nice
here.
shot.
But he's not going to. It's Mazzino who falls instead. Look at him getting out too. He knows they could have crept close. Good awareness. And proactivity now towards the other side of the map. I mean, Loud have been playing this defense on both maps so far. Really good in terms of macro, Doug.
Yeah, look at them pushing. Or
do
2
tend to have a
more.
pretty
Push over
aggressive
towards here.
style.
Don't
Vinny
check
in
corners.
great
Bait from
position
heaven was
with DG
strong.
over his shoulder. Brothers in arms and kills found. Pancata settles
Very
in, a
nice in
flawless
terms of the
round for
pistols.
Loud.
2-1.
And what's so impressive is the timing of the aggression, right? Not re-clearing B main while there was, what, 2-3 players of Crew in there. But as soon as they understand that there's a pivot towards mid, okay, now let's go take the 1v1 on anybody who's inserted B main. Clear it out. At the very least, if no one's there, we have all that info. We could start leaning more heavy towards mid or A. It's like they look good right now, Doug. Like,
They're going for a
even just
stun
the way that
insta
they're
damage
approaching
play because
the strategy, the
they could
macro,
farm.
It looks so good.
Prius, please give me the right person. Thank you.
Can they handle this though?
This was another really good setup. They ran this against EG a number of times. They put the 2 Tejo Salvos over the top with a breach stun, and there's really nowhere to go. You can try to dodge around it. You just have to give up all that space.
Spectre upgrade for Kesnet.
Oh, it's nice though. Nice little plan.
Getting the plant down is really good for Crew.
Halfway to his ult. Chooses to wield the Sheriff for now.
Yeah.
He's waiting around for the challenge, and there it is. You see DG satcheling through, Kevin feeling his time running out. Somehow stays alive longer than expected, but does ultimately fall.
All right, maybe another armor rebuy. We'll see.
Carried over.
All I'm saying is, if Kesnet's feeling it today with that Sheriff, I mean, he had a good chance of getting 2 kills right there. I mean, he could have brought that to a 1v1, but that is not the
Confidence
case
knock,
so
yeah, a
far
little bit.
in this
Yeah, they
map.
get the upgrades,
Although it was a
and
little
they
bit
don't
costly
lose that
for
much.
Loud, they do end up saving 2 Bulldogs and a Spectre in the next round.
This is that really cool stun setup that we were talking about at the beginning of the round. And they've done it a couple of different ways. They can stagger both of them, like one in Cubby and then one back towards the exit. The other time they've done it back to ropes, so you're removing exit points.
Yeah.
And it was very effective against EG.
And surely if they do
I
it
think in
again,
2025,
you know that
the best
they
pro
understand that
players
Shot had a
slowly
blind
get to the
spot in that
mechanical
moment. You gotta
ceiling of
kill with
Valorant.
classic
Nah,
with
not a
stun or hit
chance.
by the salvo.
Dude, you gotta look at
So,
you gotta
yeah,
look
might
at
get
CS.
adjusted,
Think
like
how
you
long
said.
CS has been there, and look at Donk.
It's gonna be a heavy
Because everyone
focus
thought it
on
was the
mid
ceiling
right
was
now for
simple,
Loud early
and
on
then
in
you
the
got Zywoo,
round.
and then you had Munzi,
This
and
is
like in
very
terms of like
similar.
on their
Again,
day,
a
you're kind of
heavy aggression
seeing
down
higher
towards
and
mid
higher
for Loud, as you're
peaks,
saying. They've sent
and then
3
you just
down
get this
here.
new guy who just looks like he's born to play the game.
They could convert this
It'll
round.
just get higher and
Get a
higher.
Real head start
The
again.
problem is this
This time
game
not
is like
keeping a little bit too
there's
deep
too many
with the
variables, so
core.
we probably won't get a donk
Come
of
back,
Valorant. But
have some backup for 2Es here.
It's such a delicate push and pull that they're playing. They're trying to funnel them into B, where all of their Sentinel utility is.
Drone for drone. And
whoa, it's sick though.
Exactly.
It's so nice because why would you drone down middle and pop it here if you got one inserted? Man, I've waited years to see someone do this. That's awesome. And we're watching this the whole time. Chat, this guy is not getting checked.
Well, he's in a
If
really
someone
good
checks
position,
him,
and again,
then
I don't know that they know
they'll
he's
blame
here.
him.
The
have to clear
previous utility didn't look for him. A second glance, a kill found. Is there any help? No.
Kind of sick though.
He's able to get his
Kind of sick that he checked that. I'm impressed as well. But I love that, man. I love the fact that we're droning where we've hidden someone already, and it's a bonus. So like, why not?
Maneuvering around this utility so well right now.
30 seconds.
Hansi, you know that's sick. Don't even try and
Remember
be
the damage that
sarcastic.
Kalanzin was able to do with the Bulldog and the bonus of Haven.
That's a great shout.
In a position to strike again.
And he has the rockets online too. It could be enough to delay the plant. But they're all leaning towards A. They have no idea. It was a gamble from the side of Loud. The spike is planted for free.
With the plan, we get Razor.
Which I think is fine to just play retake. You gamble, and if you're wrong, you're wrong.
Yeah, and now for Loud,
And you
I
play
mean, it's
retake.
just about damage,
That's exactly
really.
what Loud will have to do here.
Yeah.
Kalanzin taking an approach by himself.
And he has to be the forefront. He has the Phantom.
And this is where I think Deho is at his best, to be honest, is in retaking from a different angle, applying pressure. He's got to win this gunfight, though, and he can't.
Yeah.
Now a 4v2. Just a Stinger, Spectre, excuse me, in the hands of DG.
Hey, very, very nice.
Vinny
Crew
falls
kind of
with him.
needed
Crew
this
get
convincing
around.
round. They got Razor for the next round, where it's going to be,
Good job from Crew.
it's
getting
going to
the
be
necessary
whoever loses it.
opener and the necessary
kind of
trade in
has
mid.
to eco. We'll
If
see. There's only
Pancada
one
gets
person here.
two there in that
I was going to
spot,
say,
that's absolutely
DG Zin has
criminal.
enough money for the op, and
Kesnet.
he was
He was
farming
on point with those
yesterday.
shots, and the spam right here on the 2Es, that really opened up the entire map
One enemy remaining.
for Crew to just walk around and do what they want.
I think the other big thing,
Oh,
as we check in with Argentina, always
That
love to
woke me
see
up.
things like that. The other big thing that Loud were able to leverage to their success was having an op in the hands of DG last time they played Split. And here it is, 4th round of the half, and he's got it. He's not really in a position to use it, though. Has to satchel away with Kesnet not far behind him. Rocket
Oops.
popped. A little bit of misfire there.
It's okay. The members of Loud were already so far back.
that's funny.
He got the space required for the plant.
Yeah, he gets over towards the site. It doesn't
Now,
matter
how
too
do you
much.
approach this retake?
It's a
Their
it's a hard
Raze hasn't
retake, but
operated.
when does the
You don't
stun
have
come back
the
up? Because
satchels
there must
even
be
to
some
get out.
kind of
He
cool
had to
combo you
use
can
them,
do for the
right?
back.
To dodge, get
We've
approved by
breached damage
Kesnet.
as well. They have breached damage now.
Proactivity though.
I like this. I very much like this
Down.
from Crew.
Very nicely
Especially
handled by
against
Crew.
Teo. If you sit there, you're
Perfect
probably
moment,
going to
too.
get wrecked
I
by
love
some
that
kind of
play.
util.
Meltzer has to be careful here.
So being
Just gotta
proactive
settle
was
the shots,
awesome.
Doug.
Two swinging around him. They
Great
understand
jump
their
out.
pressure.
Lovely trades.
Kesnet, though,
One
arriving
enemy
with
remaining.
help.
Yeah, this
And
was
not a moment too
nice from
soon.
Crew.
DG
Way
has to
better.
save
I've
the
seen some
op.
cool
That's
stuff
a
here.
round for Crew.
I'm glad they got
Beautiful
proactive over
round
towards
on
spawn
top
for the
of it.
school.
The approaches from Crew on this attacking side have been way more methodical than the attacking side of Haven. They look a lot more comfortable running this double controller comp. I mean, Kesnet and Raze, they go in tandem. Cool proactivity too. Adversal calling for that flash and spawn to get a free kill before the retake breach utility can get set. That's something I think you're going to see a lot more from Crew. They understand
Where
that
does the op
a
go?
big success of
At
Loud
the
with
moment
this
from Crew,
composition
we're
that they're
kind of
running is
just
flooding in
spamming a
with
lot
all
of B
utility,
hits.
Oh, this looks like the breach
This is
setup. The breach
a
setup with the missiles.
relatively
Putting him in a position to have an
normal
offline,
game
but
plan
there's
when
no
you have
one
an
A.
Astra holding B.
Yeah. And with the cam
But as
being
we
there,
can see, we've
getting
got like
broken,
Cypher
you
that
have
can
the
obviously
info
back it
now.
up.
That's why you see the dog prompting up mid.
Well,
Now for Crew,
Box
Adverso,
vision,
he
dog goes
understands no
in
one's
for
mid,
sure.
but
They
that's
can
smoke
push
going
through
up.
middle through
Have to
this.
invest
Flash
a
to
little bit
confirm
more.
that no one's timed the dog.
And again, it's just been this very, very cautious, methodical approach from Crew.
I must wait a moment.
Break of the cam. No speed up though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got a
sniffing
lot of
things out.
B
Yeah, and
B
now they
side
heard the
hits.
breach fault line as well.
That flash will be good.
Ooh.
Tui's gets back.
Yeah, some nice movement as well. Whoa, whoa,
Is
whoa! Where's the rest of his?
alive
Where's the
for a
rest of this
little
guy's
bit
team? Is
longer.
a spike?
Well, the swing
Oh,
is punished.
God.
Vinny not able to connect
Yeah, at
on
least
the
everyone's here with it.
Methodical
Yeah, I
neither.
got a little bit worried there.
All of a sudden, those sheriff shots
Looked
not
like
connecting the
Mazina
same
wanted
way.
to go and no one else was really in for it.
Maybe feeling a little bit of the pressure now is Loud.
Yeah, and DG
That's
Zin
not
is
pressure,
getting
bro. That's-
straight up
I- those are
avoided.
hard
I think
shots
they've
to
done a
hit with the
lot
sheriff
of
when he's
demo watching
hopping
in
around
terms
like
of
that.
the
He's not
EG
looking
game,
at you.
and
Yeah, those are the
I
hardest
think
ones
they
to
know
hit.
that if the
Always.
Breach and the Teo do early util, that's where they're fighting, that's where the Raze
But yeah,
is.
I think Crew have approached this attacking side at their
So
own pace.
Loud might
I
have
think Loud
to
are having to react to a lot of
make
the
it
space that
look
Crew is taking. But the problem is,
Like it's
with Loud's
Breach and Teo
composition,
over
when you
towards
use
one
that
side but have the
Breach
Raze on the
utility,
other.
if you use
Or maybe
that
Raze
Teo
goes over
utility,
towards
it kinda
mid
makes
more.
it obvious of where the pieces are.
Just really looks like they're avoiding the op every single time. They
Verso's
got
calling
a
really
good
great
read, I feel like.
attack side split right now with this double controller comp.
The silver lining here for Loud is that that's 2 rounds now where they've been able to keep the op. They've been able to save it. And when you
Why are we
consider
asking
how
this
heavy
question,
of an investment that is, and how success has been hard to come by for them,
The
that's
problem is,
notable.
Pansy, you got to get Mini
The
to do it
thing is,
on
against this composition that
stream
Crew is running,
fast.
it can be so hard to get these entries.
That's
You
the
really
fast key
have
to unlock in the next stage.
Get really aggressive or catch them off when they're walking in. Because, you know, you have the Viper Lurk smokes
Big
on
important
B,
buy round for
you have
Loud.
the Cypher utility on A. You have Sky, which has, what, 2 flashes and a dog to sniff you out.
And
Even
okay,
a
kind of
Roomba,
what I
there's
wanted
so
is
much
happening, right? They're
that
going to
Crew
do
can
aggro
to
A
sniff out
stuff, and
where
then
DG's
it's going to
is
make
opting
it
from.
look like the Raze
Well,
isn't here, but the Raze
He's
is here.
opting from B, and that's where they are.
That room, but the dog should spot him here. Yep.
Dog should spot
Straight at
though.
him.
Yeah,
And
and
he
do they
gets
just
stunned
straight
up.
up avoid him?
He might die to the spam. He might
Oh
die
my
to the
goodness.
spam.
Last bullet dinks him at
Get
the
out of
end.
there.
Mazina,
Flirting
while
with
this was
fire.
happening, picks up the orb, gets ult, and
But how, like,
they have been
you see
playing
how
an
hard
attack
it is
game
to
where
get
they just
anything
avoid
going
this
with
guy.
operator?
Yeah.
So
And that was, I mean, to be fair,
if they're
that was
going to
a pretty
re-hit, they're going to
dry-
cut sound for
I
a
mean, there was
while.
Nothing really.
But they
to
got
set
Seekers
DG
to
up.
re-hit
He was
this.
just
It's going to
on
be
the hill by
nice. They
himself.
probably don't have to turn the corner until
And so
Seekers
maybe
like
they have
fully
to be a
goes
little
over
bit
towards the
more
site.
intentional about how they're positioning the op.
That's a great point. A trip and the reach stun will get the kill onto Vecino.
Yeah, the spike
Or
is
they
down.
go a little bit
That's-
close and
That's interesting.
How much do they try to hold this here? You've got Crosshairs trained on it, but the spike rotating
yeah,
away.
I thought they were going to play a little bit more
30 seconds
passive,
left.
to be
Still a
honest. I
trip
don't
up
know
in mid.
why they popped the
DGZ
Seekers
does
from
have
here.
that A-line
I
with
think
the
because they saw the
operator.
op here, I
if
would
they
have been
flood him
fine
in
to
through
pop the
ropes, that's gonna be much
Seekers
harder
like
to
far
hold.
back and
Back
then
up. That's what he's doing.
30 seconds
scale
left.
off of it,
Here's
off the
drops in
info.
vent.
He's gonna get a shot at it. He never even had that shot the first time, but he makes it work the second time around. 19 seconds left. The spike is still sitting up in heaven.
Oops,
Rockets are
TP
online right
over over the spike.
Meltzer has to
They
scoop
should be
this
so
up and
fun
get
with the
out.
plant, and they're gonna
Can we get the
probably
plant in time,
fast
though?
flood. We got any Teo?
And now
Oh,
they're gonna
that'll
have to
do
deal
it.
with the rolling thunder. That's gonna
Yeah,
delay
and
it
then
a
we got
little
some
bit
Teo
longer.
damage on top to stop the
Gotta
plant.
stick it.
No
Oh, he's
real
dead.
choice now with the salvos in his face. Gets the spike down, pays for
Wait,
it.
what?
With
I thought it
Shy
was on
dying,
him. I
now
thought he had the
Meltzer left
thingy.
in a 1v3. He's done well to get this far. But can he put him
Must
away?
have just been on the edge.
Waiting for the challenge. Loud, not playing aggressively. There's the first drop. There's an even better
I'd
snap.
imagine he wins it.
Still more work to be done, though.
Good smoke.
Standing in the line of fire.
Oh my god, Doug.
as
Oh,
he
that's
tries to forward the camp.
Oh, it
He's
was
just one
really,
kill
really
short.
close, man. Maybe like 2 more
Very
bullets,
well
maybe
handled
1
by
more
Vinny.
bullet. That was impressive, though. It was one of
heartbreak for
the
Crew.
best
That was so
losses Crew
close.
can have, though, right? 1 person surviving, everyone's got a
played that to
rebuy,
near
1-9 loss
perfection,
bonus
Doug.
if they can win this. So this is the big round now after that one. RPC 2 dot with the prime. Thank you so much for
Meltzer,
that.
we've seen him
Dude, he must have been
so
on the
clutch for
edge
Crew
of
in the past,
the
especially on that
Teo
open road.
damage and then just
Over the roll.
turns to the left. He must have been
It was
literally
so
right on the
close.
outskirts.
The transfer, it was just on his neck.
Because he tanked 1.
Centimeter away.
I see it.
Okay. No surely.
Into the 7th round we go.
And no operator in play
Important
either.
round for everyone involved. Loud
Not
loses this, they got
too
an
hot,
eco,
you
so
have
you want to
2
see
on a
DG's in,
Guardian
use
lineup.
his
Vinny, he couldn't
ult
even
for
buy an
sure.
upgrade for armor. He had to
Would
buy
be
his
tempted
teammate
as
a
well
gun.
for Cowens in to look at some of these
Desmond.
ults. I mean, so one of these ults.
Flash a little late, a little off.
Yeah, a little too deep.
Oh, he's gonna continue.
Wait.
He's gonna try anyway.
Spike down.
That's 3 on the round for DG.
Well,
Enemy
you
remaining.
do you,
The
man.
rocket might not even find any value.
you.
It's not gonna matter.
All that space in mid was gathered instead.
A tragedy of errors off of that flash, and DG punishes.
Oh,
Just
man.
a
Crew,
little bit of a mistake from Zeno and back.
yeah, dude,
rounds,
Crew.
Right? In the
I
previous
wonder
round,
how
he
much
blocks up a little
practice
too
Crew
far,
have
gets hit
had.
by the trip. This time around, the flash was a little bit too late. Didn't really pop around the corner either. Ends up team flashing Melzer.
Right. And it's just like a
Pat
micro
Stacks with the
flash.
prime.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, dude.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you,
literally
thank you. I
helped
appreciate
DG
that.
out more than anything.
Yep.
Nice shot from Shy.
Shy, I mean,
No,
Shy has been crispy.
He's been great. Loud should win this round.
30
despite
seconds
being
left.
down in mid. Money is still good.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I think Loud's
They
comp is
should.
defense-sided.
They should, man. You just never know anymore.
Loud's comp's
right?
so fine on attack. You're taking some free map control.
Some of
Your
these
after
players
plant's
aim.
really strong.
It's just unearthly.
You can create a lot of A pressure, like it does everything.
10 seconds left.
But Loud, they've answered back off of the mistakes of KRU. And this is good for their composition because when you're running against the double, sometimes triple lurk threat that KRU can run with their composition, it can be very hard on the defensive side. You're kind of limited on what you can do, especially with the aggressive plays.
Like we said, important round for Loud
This
to
time,
win.
DGZ getting really ahead of the curve there in that vent area. A lot of other players would back off, but him just being alone,
44%
taking
pick
those
rate.
swings, it was enough to catch KRU off guard.
4th highest rate.
Interesting.
Shout out my Colombian goat.
Watching Pacific tomorrow? Yeah.
They've been very good about including him, excuse me, in the game plan from the beginning.
These high GLs playing Tejo looks so good. Mitch, Vinny. Info gathered.
They wanted to take that fight.
Ooh,
Great spam back
saved
from Adverso.
Kesnet. 2 HP on this one. It's
Kesnet.
going to be an unreal hill. Get so
Able
much
to
from
get
it.
healed back up.
Yeah.
They've gotten out
Instant
on A.
reaction from
they've still got
Loud.
that
They can obviously
Armageddon as
jump
well,
over this
Doug.
trip.
They're going to try to reflank this through ramp.
Viper ult.
You could really bomb the entire site right now if you're Loud.
Going to be
but
like a duck.
And there's a lot of room to play around it. A 1-for-1.
That's the breach dead as well.
KRU still with the advantage, and they have the pit they can play behind. Can you imagine maybe that's where the ult goes?
Good spam.
DG now down, and the question becomes, do you even bother?
No, not anymore.
This is okay with the save.
Couple members weak on the side of KRU.
Yeah, it's just going
They're
back and
cutting their
forth, but
losses.
the person to win the round to force the
Something
other
I
one
wanna
to
point
eco
out
hasn't
that was
happened
very,
yet.
very
So
micro from the side of Loud, specifically Pancata, is
Gotta be
while that
looking
whole
for those
retake
2 in a
was
row.
effect, he was watching Vet the entire time, waiting for Shy.
They're expecting that lurk.
Yeah, they're waiting for the mid lurk this time around, though. Shy was with the main pack, or even it could have been Melzer doing a reflank in mid after getting pushed off by that drone. But clearly they're worried about that late flank. Good
Willie
resist
saved him.
back. I didn't even see him.
I missed that one.
I didn't even see him.
broke the trip and killed the guy Heaven.
About there.
That was actually insane.
And so this map continues to go back and forth, tied at 4 apiece. As we start the 9th, Kalanzine still has that ult. They've been playing behind this wall.
There's a setup right here, Doug.
Yeah, he crossed very early.
A stun. They have
Breach.
an Astra Star here.
And
I like the new
Tejo is
default
ready
from
as well
KRU
with
though.
rockets
This is the good
down.
thing about the Viper
Way,
Cypher. You can do multiple defaults.
Wow,
And
that's
we
such a
default
cool
over towards
idea,
B.
using it to
Trips
get
here.
the Xeno off
Trip
the
in case
dog.
they push as well.
Cam cleared. Not a ton of space gathered mid.
Yeah, they haven't really taken
all
any
the little
space
things
yet,
right
but
now.
in terms of money, we got 1, 2, 3. They can't buy. Everyone's
Most
good
of the
for
Sentinel
KRU.
utilities towards B with the majority of the loud
Drone goes
stack.
out, and it's very hard for them to capitalize off of this because of the
Yeah,
trip.
they're gonna find A. Heaven,
Yeah.
B heaven, excuse me. And they're gonna find it empty.
But that's 2. You know there's 2 here, so you can speed
Great
up.
nade, Pancata.
Great
He's
nade on his
stunned.
head.
He's dead.
They've invested the ult, but again, they're just really able to sidestep. They don't have to commit to this, but now that they're getting all the kills, they can accelerate.
Yeah,
What
this
a
is why this
split.
trip is like lovely. Because loads of people reaction to losing like middle love to push
telestrator
over
round
towards
for
B
sure.
main. So when you got a
That's
trip
a
that is like
beautiful round,
relatively
right?
hard
Yeah,
to
that
shoot
was
because of the box as well,
gorgeous.
like you got to kind of go close to it, becomes an absolute
Such a
nightmare.
delicate little push
Also
and
the
pull there.
cage was really nice from him.
Even just Shy, just living the walk up into heaven, dodging everything. And PGZ, do what you must, but you got absolutely
Kesnet,
finessed
second
this
ult
round.
of the half as well.
A truly gorgeous round by KRU.
That's one of those where you're allowed, you can't even say anything bad. You're just like, yo, we got outplayed.
Kesnet with his rocket. Mazzino close to his ult. A much more competitive first half.
Still the DG show, though. He's sitting at 11 kills.
There was that nade that you were mentioning. Pancata
Yeah.
had nowhere to go.
And he has to get that smoke out in time to help the anchor in sight. He's just stuck because of that aggressive trip that Shy puts.
Most of Loud A.
I must wait a moment.
Vinny, the only one who's B.
Yeah, this is the trip we were talking about earlier. And again, close to the box, so it's super hard to shoot when you push.
So I do wonder what he's calling, but it's going to be an outlaw posted up on him.
We got a camera that is currently looking at the Cypher. Yeah.
Just waiting for the swing.
Good stun play off the cam. Now, Crew think that there might be a Cypher here as well, but the problem with Loud is they're biting on that.
They don't have a ton of mid space. I mean, you've got a deep trip up in heaven.
Doug, the setup that Loud had from the start of the round, had they not moved, would have been perfect. They're getting too antsy. They just all rotated to B after that utility was shown. They had an A stack from the start of the round. They didn't trust the process.
Yeah, but let's see what Tui's can do.
Shoulders here. He's the only one at back A.
This should be an easy round win now for Crew.
Fire in the hole!
They've even invested the ult.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Flash gives him in for this one site
Secure
as
the
well.
round even further, why not?
Very nice.
A very bad rotation from Loud.
My ult's ready.
You're already on the back foot. You might as well just commit to the setup.
Well, they're going to try this retake.
He's going to
with
try
a rifle
farm
in
with
the
these
hands of
orbs.
Kalanzin. And a little bit of utility,
Your trail.
namely in the back of Vinny. That's a second ult invested. Crew are
Because
really putting a lot behind this.
They do not want to get thrifted.
Positions flushed out off of the salvos, kills traded.
Nice, so Kesnet, maybe there's a chance he can get another ult here.
Vinny's able to punch back at
In
least
this
a little
half, we'll
bit.
see.
But Crew will get to 6.
6 on attack.
The setup was perfect from the
That's not
start of
bad.
the round.
This comp is very good on attack. And Loud have still tried to do some like nice stuff, right? They've been trying to play in front of the wall over towards A. They're trying to get info.
They ended up paying for it dearly. Yeah, they baited out some ultimates, but this is such an important round for Crew. That's why the Showstopper was invested. That's why the Sky Dogs were invested.
Loud call a timeout. Still the opportunity to salvage the half.
Yeah, I mean, all things considered, I think 4 rounds with this composition that they're running on the defensive side is pretty solid, man.
I think one of the things that was so successful for Loud, as we saw in the beginning of this half, and then to go back to Haven, is how proactive they
Crew
were
looking
in
good
taking
here.
space
Man,
away
in comparison to the first map,
we haven't seen that in a
it's
little while. Right?
looking like a different
the
team.
problem is this map is just it's too long. It's too wide, right? The rotations take a little bit too long. So
Ice
if
Cream
you
Ball,
do
John, thank you
decide
so
to
much
take
with the
some
Prime.
space
Thank
at
you,
A
thank you.
Or even B main.
Yeah, sure.
It's the way that Crew's comp is made is to find out where you're being aggressive and then go the other way, or take space at least in the other way. So it's that push and pull that we always talk about, but it's just so much easier to do because you beat the defensive.
Good chance for Loud to get both
off
of
of the
these,
default.
really. And we are going for the aggro
2
play,
ops on the
stun, damage
It's
again,
DG
try set the
Kesnet.
op up.
Yeah, go
And-
figure.
And they're both here.
Yep. But this breach stun, it shouldn't hit Kesnet in this spot that he's holding.
Use this a nade to buy
Ooh,
some
okay,
space.
into the drone instead of
He had a
damage. I
chance.
thought they were going
Kesnet
to try
had a chance
combo.
right
Yeah.
there to take out DG. He shot. That stun wasn't going to hit him.
They kind
So the
of
first stop battle, or at least the first
committed
round
because
battle,
they've
goes
thrown the
down
Viper
with the
smoke over
Whimper.
towards heaven.
But we have a second shot here.
Not saying they have to go here, but
Kesnet goes up a little bit further, and DG repositions back towards heaven.
problem is
And I will
the
say,
Crew really
so
wanted
far
to
in
get
this
the pick
half,
and send
DG
it. Don't
with
have
the
many
operator
options
has
at the
taken a shot
moment,
somewhere
right?
and rotated to
They
the
have
other
no
side of the
idea if
map.
there's been a push anywhere on
I
the
don't know
map.
if Crew are going to still expect him to be here.
Oh,
At Drown, thank you so much with
only
the
thing
Prime.
keeping those two apart.
At
And he's
Drown,
making a
appreciate
lot
you.
of
Welcome
noise,
into the
too. They
Slack
know
Club.
someone's
Thank you for
inside
that.
For sure. No dog to be used here. Maybe a paranoia in back sight to take off DG's.
Maybe. Vinny's in a good spot to help, though. They haven't entirely left
Hey,
him
we're
alone.
sending it.
And now the op goes back into the hands of Meltzer. We've been robbed of the opportunity. He's got to try to
Nicely
get up
done
top,
from
but he couldn't.
Kesnet. Picks up the op on the low HP. Smoke goes
Double
down
op in
heaven,
play.
maybe, to make him... No.
30 seconds left.
Astra ult to retake, but it's not that good over towards A
Committing
unless
to
you
the
do
plan.
like this and go heavy
And
spawn
now
flood.
another attempt at a retake for Loud. Utility out. Kalanzin on the swing.
Grenade is live.
Great
Ooh,
stun.
I like
Very
this
well
stuff.
Knew exactly where
Mateo's
Shine
very
was
good at
at
clearing
first,
A
so
ramp. That's cool.
trying to respond fire with fire. He's able to find one, but that's it. Members of Loud are starting to creep closer and closer, and all of a sudden they have a numbers advantage, and they all fall apart.
Beast.
Kawanzin gets 3.
He
That
should
was a
get all
numbers
of the
down
praise for that.
retake that worked out for Loud.
I do think I thought that
he was the
Shy
MVP
saw
in
this
round for me.
earlier.
I mean, the utility was perfect.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that work
Flushing
twice.
out Shy,
It might have been on someone
using
else.
the stun to even kill him, and then just being a thorn in the side of KRU when he's coming out of A main right there. That was a sick retake.
I missed if DG had satchels there. He popped the ult, but couldn't really get away. And so now into the last round of the half, again, the op still in play for the defense, including Vinny's ult.
Yeah.
This time it's going to be over towards
Astro Wall
heaven.
as well, which we haven't really seen get value so far in
Dude,
this
KRU
half.
are just
Pancata has held on to it.
Death
So
balling.
that could also be used to isolate certain angles on the retake.
Another trap setup. That's a deep orb. They've got to know there's something
Well.
there. And yep, that's confirmed.
Good info.
Fully
Good
committing
reach
onto
ult.
this, but where's the follow-up? Is there a fight behind it? Kesman was really far up, but do they flood?
Gosh. The
A,
Zeno stun.
a barrage of utility towards main. A flash off the turn. Kawanzin not able to steady. Falls. And it's a persistent approach.
It's bold from Vinny, but it might work
Vinny's in a
out.
really good spot. They know. They know! Vinny not able to get the second. Meltzer responds in kind, now left alone in a 1v2. He's got the spike. He's got time. He can play this so many different ways, Dre.
Can he do it? He failed last time.
Spike plant.
Surely this would make up for it. Another 1v2 opportunity.
Still has paranoia to play around, but he's got to guess with it, right? And he doesn't. Off the swing of the smoke. He tries to look down low.
Oh my goodness,
Gets
5.
one, but not the second.
5 HP, that is
HP, dude.
incredibly
It
close.
was so close again.
Yeah.
He's
6-6
trying
at
his
the end though?
best.
Not too bad.
It's just not enough.
Switching sides.
A 6-6 half. Loud coming back. It looked like KRU were in the driver's seat this entire attack side. But it all just slipped away.
120 onto
Yeah,
2s. That's a tough way
lost
for
two
them
rounds.
to
They
go.
just
Tied
wanted
at
to
6.
group
We're
side
going to take
now.
a break. We'll see you guys on the other
Even though
side.
I felt like their default wasn't too bad.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Chat, let me mute the stream as always. What I think about the phones in Valorant? Mate, I didn't even realize they were in the other day until I stood in for the Liquid Academy team. They're useless, to be honest, mate. You gotta get that, show that. Gotta get that marketing ad out there, Saint. Get the awareness out there.
Back into action we go. Again, a 6-6 half between these two squads. An entirely different story from what we saw in Haven. I think this feels far more well-matched, Trey.
Yeah, 100%. I think we saw a lot of KRU playing at their own pace on this attack side, but the problem here is
scrim,
on the
Drew.
defensive side, you're not able to really
Not
control
great.
the pace of the game. So
No.
how are they going to deal with the onslaught of this
Did it have fun?
double
Of course
initiator
it had
Tahoe
fun.
breach composition? Are
Of
they
course it
ready
did.
for it? We haven't seen
I wish I played
enough
the game
data of
within
them
the
playing
2
against
months.
it to know.
Yeah, and
Would
I
have
think we're
helped,
going to
but
see a lot of this,
did
like
have fun.
double satchel into mail with the stun and the salvos and an Astra smoke behind.
Yeah.
Back towards stairs that, again, was very effective against
Alright.
CG.
We
I
are
will say,
sitting
though,
at a
Loud, last time against
2-1
EG on
for
their attacking side,
pistols.
only won 2 actual gun rounds.
Yeah, it was tough sledding.
Blinded.
Again, a full ghost setup for Loud.
Flash goes out, bit of info. Loud waiting for some kind of push.
The numbers game is not in your favor.
No,
Nade might take him down, right?
That was enough damage to dissuade.
Ooh, just missed the
15
corner.
HP for the duelist.
Yeah,
buying full utilities, though,
it
should be able
just
to
hit
heal
it.
up both those members up to full. Melzer and Kesnet will be healthy for the retake.
Ooh, Teo damage to break the trip over
Are they gonna
towards
be here in
middle so you
time?
can insta
That smoke
fast
from
send
Rising
it.
Cover. Kesnet's still here. Remember, he used that nade earlier in the round, so he doesn't have it here. But I mean, this mad dash back B has worked.
It's a 5v5
Everybody's
retake. We've
here.
got Omen Flash of Fast Flood.
5v5 pistol all huddled up on the site proper. Shy getting
It's
the
all
first.
about this Heaven Duel,
Mekani's
right?
trying to creep around. Very nice snaps onto 2.
Oh
makes
my
that 3.
goodness, that last shot
Left in a
was
2v2.
sick.
Vinny trying to do a bit of the same, and he
That's a
will.
bang harder here.
That's another
Mazino was a
pistol away Loud.
little bit late in
I like
Heaven,
the idea
and
of
so
Crew
everyone
trying
could
to get the
kind of
fast
just swing
one,
out here
but
and
this
not
is why Loud
get punished.
invest so much in the Sheriff, in the Ghost, in these pistol rounds. They're so mechanically talented, and it shows in rounds like this.
IHNWTL, thank you so much for the primate. Thank you for that.
Is
Yeah, that third one was
Melzer had no chance.
Yeah, 3
unexpected.
kills there. 2 of them were one-shot head taps.
Oh. I think I know what he said.
I'm not going to guess.
Fighting words, Doug. Fighting words.
3-1. 3-1 on the pistols.
Just like against EG, Crew.
Pretty rough for Crew on this
Loud
one.
do win the pistol round.
I believe that's 3 of 4 on the series so far.
Great nade. Peasant's going to take a little bit of chip damage. He's still
Yeah,
alive, though.
tanked him down a
It is
little
stack
bit.
here. All 5
5
members of
pass
Crew.
and stack.
Is there enough that Loud will see to confirm that?
Yeah, they sniff something that they don't like. They got a whiff of something bad. Something fishy going around here, Doug.
Pagata hasn't really taken a ton of space back.
Crew looking on top of
Oh,
it.
it's interesting,
The
though.
issue
There was a
is they
star back in
haven't
their
seen
spawn. In
everyone,
Crew spawn,
so
so they were trying to play
kind
something
of question
around
marks.
Heaven,
Wait,
it
there's
just
one
didn't
over
work out.
towards B is not a question. They got camera here.
Stars now repositioned. Salvo's out. Mazzino dead.
Shy gets on site.
And again
Vaso.
for Crew, they're fast on their rotates. They're getting here ahead of
The
it.
Cousins
time they just
a
don't really
good
have the
person
guns.
to farm these up
excuse
as
me?
well. It's a strong ult.
I think he got the kill right before the stun hits him, but
Yeah, I guess.
but still.
Can't use that yet. 1 enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
Nicely done by Loud, slowing down the round there. Even in a numbers
Spike
advantage to
Yeah.
secure it. Get the kills they need. Melzer's left by himself.
And Mazzino, he just didn't expect DGZ to be posted up in mid. Usually it's the Rays that's with the pack there. Maybe thought that rotating through vent would be free. But this is just an anti-eco for Loud.
Chat, who
A
does the
really good job from
loser of
Vinny to
this game
identify
play
that
in
it
the
could
lower
have been
bracket?
stacked towards that A site. And Pancata taking all that B main space at the proper timing too. But let's see. Here's where Loud failed
EG?
in this next round against EG. They couldn't win the bonus round. And after that, they kind of just got stumped. A good exit kill there onto Vinny. Yeah, and that gun couldn't get
Not EG. It's
gathered by
2G.
Tui, so good damage done for what, a 2v5?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Mazzino just getting taken out. He was not ready for that deposit right there, especially because it's a raise.
I do question, though, with how Crew have been rotating and really getting ahead of the play as often as they have. They just haven't had the guns to fight
Yeah,
back.
Outlaw
So
goes out.
my
3
question
people
is,
that
when
can
they
get
do
1
have
shot.
guns, how will those go?
That could be very bad for Loud.
The 2 Astra Stars set up across the middle of the map, one towards Mail and one towards Ropes, giving them options on if they choose to play there, which way they can go.
Wow.
Very
That's
nice
so
on that.
well
It's
read by
good
Shy.
damage as
What
well.
a good one-way in camera as well. And it's still not broken, so he has infinite info. As long as this is up, Crew do not really have to worry about this B main area that much.
There's that cam.
Finally gets taken out, but
That'll draw the spit
yeah.
and the rotate.
Yeah, Omen smoke goes in, and they probably just go take over towards middle, right?
No Omen smoke.
Yeah, 3 close by.
Yeah, you can't go B anymore. This is locked down.
Yeah, crazy what clearing Cypher util does, huh?
Yeah.
Do they freeze here?
You have to make presence somewhere else. You have to show something, some kind of signs that you're going A. Because right now, Crew have no reason to rotate off their positions.
No. The flash mid.
Great cam, though. If Melzer can back up here, that rotate won't make it in time, so it should be a numbers game on the actual B site right now.
Oh, but they've been ahead of it again every time, and this is no different. Kesnet getting one, Adverso's still here. Shy's not even checked.
Spike down B.
An absolute stuffing right now.
Left.
B site is shut down.
Sure.
A flawless round from
Not
Crew.
much damage done on this one.
Dealing with the bonus very well.
Full buy coming in. Give me a
And it
full
all
buy
started
round.
with Shy's setup. That camera got so much info, so much value. The one way on top of it to convert a kill. The follow-up utility from Adverso.
This isn't looking good. I think they just, I mean, it's just
from
bonus.
Loud
They
on
just
the
tried to do a
opposite side of the
contact B
map.
play. It's fine.
Oh, the one way again.
If they
man.
did something
It's
similar in
always
the
toes.
big buy round,
Yeah,
I'd be
every
worried.
time.
But
Vinny with a bulldog. Melzer, be careful, son. There's a lot here.
ooh,
DG pushing
very
forward.
very nice. Gets out of there as well. My
just
Viper is
yeah, he just
absolutely
wasn't
sending
able
it
to
to
get
try
out.
trade.
Scout destroyed.
Still 3 members of Crew here, so they're more than willing to fight these angles. Maybe try to even out the numbers a little bit. I say that, but Tui
So they
somehow
managed to
settles
get one before he
onto
went down. It's pretty
Vecino.
good.
Numbers
Adverso,
the
I
way
like
of
what he's
Loud,
doing
but
here.
Kesnet, he's ahead of this, Doug. He's already rotated towards B heaven.
Okay,
This is
that
always
damage
the
isn't
case,
to
but
clear
even
anything,
with
it's just
that,
to
you're
break the
down
trip that we're
numbers.
doing all
So
the time
even
at the
being ahead of
moment.
this in
And it
rotations,
is all
you still
down to
only have 2 guns
Kesnet.
here.
You still have a trip up though as well, and you have a
Benign
full debate.
Adverso.
they
Insta
try to
push
rotate out,
through
this could
A
be
once this had
disaster.
happened.
Oh, Adverso.
Oh
He's in a really
boy.
good position, but his crosser's looking the wrong way.
Oh god.
Deal some damage, not finding lethality.
Just brutal.
Shy turning the flash, trying to snap back, and he can't.
So many low HPs.
Everything on Kesnet at this moment. He has
Hold
a
up.
Seconds left.
Vandal.
It's a 1v4, but they are weak. That's
Oof,
one.
nice
and
shots
that's all
from him.
it'll be.
He's been looking
DG
great.
with 3 is Loud get to 9.
Looking really, really
These
good,
rounds
DG.
are so close, Doug.
Yeah, they are. There's
just
been a lot of
milliseconds
rounds that
away
honestly
from getting
Crew
these kills.
probably would have felt like they could have won.
I mean, the flank from Adverso, he connects on the headshot with his first bullet, but I guess just Vandal did.
Phantom moment.
And then here, right, as well for Shy, he had the one up, but just couldn't get a headshot onto DG. Like, these are round-changing kills that could have gone the way of Crew. That's how close this game is.
Loud
Alright,
win the
we
round,
finally
and
get a
they're still
swing
in
round
weird
as well.
buy
So,
situation.
Lord on the line for this one. If Crew lose this, probably
Light armor on a couple of members.
a done
Meanwhile, you
map.
take a look at the ult for
Kesnet
Crew,
1
they're
kill away
starting
from
to
ult.
peak at the right moment.
Loads of people 1 kill away from ult.
Both trips broken from
Tap of
that.
the
Cecil.
top of the orb, and we get no spams. They might feel like they can take this with
The drone out,
Vision
looking for
block.
attack, not going to find anything.
Yeah, sees one heaven. You saw some spam trying to break that cam. Finally gets taken down. Kesnet will rotate because of that. But that deep spawn smoke. I mean, Kesnet's just face checking it if you look at the minimap, but that's
I don't know about
that's
this
not
from
even where
Adverso,
the
man.
fight is actually happening. Vinny
He's
just
making
reached,
so much sounds as he
took all of
crosses
mid by
over.
himself
He just
with
gave
some
away
actual
middle for
utility.
free because
Yeah,
he
that was the
decided to
smoke
jump
that
all the
we
way
were
across
talking
over
about a
towards
couple
heaven
rounds
and
ago.
have a
Yep.
smoke up for 2 seconds.
That just makes the heaven push on A so much more threatening.
I'm surprised Kesnet
Lose
was
middle
face checking
into
that as
Sky
well.
Dog
That is so
to go
risky.
all the way
A
around.
Greatly timed Molly.
Melzer playing the smoke. He's going to get challenged, and he's going to get the best of Penkata.
Doom and Unscore
Meanwhile, the
around.
attack is
Thank you
still
so much
kinda
for the
stuck
tier
in
1.
no man's
Thank you
land,
for that,
in
mate.
limbo
Appreciate
across the
you.
middle of the map. They're going to try to go A. But they've
Zeno?
got presence here. Mazzino's close by. Decapitating DGZ.
That's unlucky.
And now off the flash, they're going to try to funnel in behind it. They're stuck once again with nowhere to go.
Nice shots from
Right
him.
into
Fighting
the
together
hands
as well
of
as
Crew.
good. And that is a big, big round from them. Loud, Eco.
Sick defensive
See what
setup
plan they
from
got. They can
Crew.
get like 1 hero gun.
Rotations were perfect. Looked almost flawless, and I understand Loud's reaction of
Yampy,
trying
thank
to go
you
A,
so much,
because
man.
if you try to go B with everybody
Thank you,
B
thank
heaven,
you
have
for
to
the
worry
raid.
about
Hope
B
stream
main
was
when
good.
Pancata falls.
Best of luck in your next game as
But
well.
Mazzino, his positioning right there was so good in the follow-up flash that he did for himself and his teammate in spawn. It was the dagger in the coffin.
Yes, this should do.
You put a dagger in a coffin?
For a vampire or something, I don't know.
Pistols for Loud.
He owned it, man. He couldn't let him just have it.
Here.
He actually called him out on it.
Melser has gone and checked. The Astra Smoke going up at the exact right time.
Look at all the damage done as well.
Yeah, it's a ton, man.
With no sky, it's just so difficult on this
1
map.
HP surviving on this one. Do we check close right? Yes, we do. That's an easy.
Ult
Oh,
invested,
it actually
down.
took away the ult. It's the first time we've seen it have the suppress actually have some kind of impact.
And they've gotten a couple of kills
Oh
off
my
of it too.
goodness, bro, got an
He's left
extra
in
one while
1v3.
stunned.
Mazzino's gotten 4. The demands from the crowd.
Double.
Can he deliver? Can it falls? Oh my gosh!
Whoa, whoa.
Wait,
What in the world?
he won!
That's a ridiculous round.
How did it hit the last guy though?
How did he hit the shot? Right
That's what I
before
thought.
the
I thought he only killed one. I gotta see a replay.
There's no way. There's just no way.
Oh my goodness. That's insane, bro. Big 1v3. It took me a while to work out what went on because we switched
That's what
over.
the rounds are coming down to, Doug.
I feel like there's
Crew call a
about
timeout.
They've
5
gotten the
clutches
short
that
end of the
Crew
stick so
should have
many
felt like they would have
times.
won.
And that's now that you're right. That's now 2 situations where Louder
I thought he lost, dude. I thought he
winning
lost.
rounds that they really shouldn't be winning, that are going their way late in the half, late in the map. And those are the big swing situations. Again, think about what stopped the comeback on Haven. It was that wild, thrifty round. Now it feels like Crew are starting to get back into this. They've won, what, 4 of the last 7 rounds, or 6 rounds, excuse me. And then it's that?
It's so sad. There's nothing else to say. It's just a feels bad, man.
That's a tough way to lose a round.
A sad moment for Crew and Crew fans. And an unbelievable moment for Loud. I mean, you gotta be riding on the craziest high of your life after a play like this. 45 HP.
Tank's 1 bullet goes
And
down to
Mazzino's
5.
just trying to get the
Oh
trade
my
right
goodness.
there.
He like only just gets him before.
What is up with Loud in the Bulldog game?
So look, so many people died. Whoever loses still have to eco.
They got away with
Dude,
one
look
there.
at these ults though.
Loud now up
Astra
2.
ult, Raze ult.
Aggressive lean towards B here. That's not where the spike is. Keep an eye on the minimap. This feels like a ruse.
All of
Do they
this,
bite?
all of this Cypher you took got wrecked. Oh, the breach damage didn't kill
The
it though.
Seeker's just going to give it away. As soon as the Cabbages go towards A, they know something's up.
Amel's
Mazzino
gonna
will
kill
fall.
everyone.
They're going to try to accelerate here. DG
Nice
pops
shot.
the ult and it never goes off. Melser swats him out of the sky.
Yeah, it looked like he just thought that someone got in front of the cage.
Loud still with the numbers advantage. Pancata committing into the plant with a nade. Uncomfortable position there. Off of the swing though, forget it.
Spike can't be planted yet.
That's so clean up from Kalantine. Shy's left in a 1v2. Remember how good he's been. Remember how on point he's been this series. He's gonna have to deliver for Crew. 35 seconds left. The spike could literally be going anywhere. But he hears that though. He's ahead of this. Do they cut
yeah,
noise and
he's
go
here
back?
very, very
or do
early.
they commit?
Oh my gosh.
Crew's rotate timing has been perfect this entire half, and Shy is ahead of it.
Oh my goodness.
They have no idea he's this close. He snaps back. He's able to find one, but he needed 2.
Oh boy, every
Loud gets to
single
11.
every single
Vinny
clutch pretty much
closing
goes
out
the
the
way
round
Loud for sure.
against Shy, but it was really the start of the round and the call that was so impressive. You talked about how they like to throw fakes. Vinny's IGLing, or I think it was maybe the Dusk as well, that talked about it. This fake that was towards B side opened up the opportunity for all these A kills to come through.
Yeah. And that's even with the heroics from Melser. You're right.
Caralho, linda cal, pancada, linda cal.
Such a cool idea with that Astro Wall towards B and the breach utility coming out, breaking all of Shy's info.
Crew aggressive mid. It's Mazzino who has the rifle.
Yeah, but what a great call again from Vinny. A side is completely
Yeah, but
open.
Pancata.
Oh, he's
Oh my
Pancata,
goodness, what a
gorgeous
shot.
swing. What a beautiful shot.
Yes, he's real fast with it.
The spike is planted now too. Tui's cleaning up Shy.
They do just aim diff them in a lot of rounds. I know the guns aren't here, but
KRU crumbling. Loud not only getting all they want A, they're pushing spawn.
Cage triggered.
Trip on top of it.
Tripwire destroyed. Tripwire destroyed.
Tui is going to have lots of face here. Again, there's only one rifle, and there it is in the hands of Kesnet. Pancada on the swing as Kesnet claims the second.
Some nice shots.
More to be done, though.
It's just going to be too hard. You still have the Teo missiles. You have the breach Cs.
And time is short.
Yeah, it's
but
a round
that's 3.
done. Nice shots from Kesnet in this round, though. Maybe a little bit too late, Doug.
He's going to be 2 off of ult on series point.
right.
Also, the money's
4 to 2-0.
not great, so carrying that rifle over might be the biggest point in that.
2 rifles, yeah, him and Melzer. They'll have full armor to their name. But
Rip your pickums.
this last
I mean,
time out,
KRU at
you're gonna need
least are going to
S-tier
look
speech
better in the year.
Adam.
They definitely haven't had much practice.
because these last couple of rounds,
No doubt
Loud
about
have
it.
just had such
But
a
I
good
do feel that
read
Loud
on
are
defensive
just
setups.
out dueling a lot. And the individuals are looking just better on Loud.
right now for KRU.
And yeah,
We haven't really seen.
they should just have a good Viper setup.
God,
Viper, Trip,
It's been a rough game.
leave
for
it
him.
over. We've got the
There's that pit.
smoke already over to what? Wait, he has the
KRU
smoke.
with some trips to follow up. Looks like it's still being disrespected.
I mean, that's the pit.
He just spammed him.
As soon as it goes up, it goes down. They challenge the pit, and they walk away on top.
And Trip broken too.
Out Loud have the entire map to play around.
All of B Heaven is cleared out. But it's a Gamba. KRU, 3 members towards this A site. They're guessing right. But are they ready to hit the shots?
The heroics. Kesnet is now 1 away from his ult.
Nice shot
Close
from
eye
Shy
on that
there.
Shy on the swing. The Satchel's keeping him back. KRU have held them.
They all won their
Now
1v1s.
numbers the way of the defense, but DG has arrived on the scene. Only one found. Pancada in a position to put KRU away.
Super doable.
Spike not in hand. Plenty of time to play this, though. What's the approach? Shy and Mazzino, shoulder to shoulder on the swing. Pancada's gotten 1. Can he best Shy? On the swing, he's got him so
That's a
low,
very nice
but it's
try.
not enough.
We'll count
3
it
for
down.
the Sentinel, and KRU stay
4 to
alive.
3.
Finally a clutch moment won by KRU. Who better than Shy? He started off last map so hot. He's been consistent across the board. But man, it just felt like it was a little bit lucky on guessing where the stack was headed.
Better lucky than good, man. Lucky's
Yeah.
what still has him in this map.
I mean, it's about time something goes their way because, I mean, that was a 3v5.
Oh, and a note here, the money's bad for Loud.
Yeah, that's how close the
A
rounds have
plus
been
goes
in
out
this
over
map.
towards
There's
A.
a good shot, Loud. KRU get to 10, and then
Damage straight
we'll
on the
see how the
trips
rest
of
of it
KRU.
plays out.
Takes the 1 on site down at least. Ooh.
Oh, he's just on the other side of the
Yeah,
wall.
and the boombot doesn't check
Verso
this,
has to be
but they're
careful.
going to leave middle anyway. Lose middle, instant reaction is the dog.
2 Cypher trips
That
back
gets
towards
shot.
A behind the wall.
Some very aggressive deposits as well. Look at how far Tuiza is posted up. Look at how far Pancada is in B main.
This is just so hard to do with Sheriffs.
It is.
Adverso throwing a little shoulder, not realizing they've aggressed.
I mean, if he gets taken out here.
I mean, he's got Kesnit just on the other side, but that's an outlaw up close.
And I think what's going to happen here is that cam is going to be broken.
Adverso has to be careful.
He's going to have to put the wall up.
Forget the spit. He wants to hold the line. He's been stunned, but he can't settle the shots. DG bested.
Counts in could.
Cam being broken though.
30 seconds left.
That's the cue for Loud to.
Honestly, they could still win this.
There are 2 players.
Benji Fishy's pause though.
Site itself, 1 trip still up. Oh, a dodge of the flash.
Yeah, time's gonna get a little bit too low, you would imagine.
A lot of noise. Still delivers a shot. Kaonzine down. 12 seconds left. The spike's still not out on site.
1 enemy remaining.
It's so labored. It's so difficult. It's a flawless round for KRU.
Right.
They get to 10.
4.5 to 2. Get a full buy round. Kesnit still has his ult as well. Mizzino 2 away. And Vinny 1 away from his if they want to go get an ult. But it looks like this B ult might be
Trusting the setup
free.
and backside of A.
Just been the smoke down the whole time.
Adverso with utility on point. And yeah, he gets stunned here, but it's just cosmetic, Doug. What's new? New year, same old breach stun.
Loud calling their second time out here.
Everything happened to NRG compared to the offseason.
Just to,
They
pause
looked,
to
I don't know if it was
build a little
nerves or
suspense, a
whatever,
little
but
tension.
they lost a lot of the Angels at the beginning.
Everything
they
is riding on this round because
slow to
Loud
adapt
will have
to
no
Teo,
funds going
I
into
think
the next
is
if they
the
lose
big
this.
thing. It looked hard to
But
play
they will
against.
have a lot of ultimates
I mean,
potentially
honestly,
coming
just
online. I mean, if
the site hit spams from
if
C9.
DG Zine can get a couple kills and they lose,
They got
maybe
heavy
a
out George,
rocket.
man.
Vinny, I mean, the focus might be getting Vinny's ult for this round where they have the guns available. Maybe some type of fast play. We remember last time around with the Astro Wall that Pancata used, how much free real estate was gathered on that B side of the map. You might see a round very similar because of the conditioning prior. And if they're able
Teo
to
messed
get
up a
all
lot of
that
prep.
B space, that breach
Yeah,
ultimate, all of a sudden
because
becomes a
especially if
win
you're looking at
condition.
Fracture, you spend probably
I mean, they're geared up
2
towards
weeks
B. I
playing
mean, this might
Fracture.
be it, Doug.
You're so used to
might
playing
be
like
going for it.
1-4, the 1
Isolating the second
retake,
half, but I think that
and
KRU have read
then
into
you
this
find
as
that
well.
you're
That's
playing
why
against the
Kesnit is
Teo,
posted
and
here
you can no
with
longer
the Outlaw,
retake
with
against
the
an agent,
Showstopper.
Here.
and you have to fight over towards Saints. It messes up a lot. And then there's also like a weird thing where the teams that aren't expected to win, you can kind of
Neither
take a bit
team
of a
will
gamble by trying the new
dare
agent,
make a
whereas
mistake
like
here,
top
even
teams
risk it.
don't,
This breach stun is
are
meant
like
to take
less
all
likely to take the
mid-control
risk just in
defense
case it doesn't work.
as well. It's queued up to be off of the stealth drone. Stealth drone doesn't contact anybody.
It's
so
nice from
a
Loud
lot
at the
of
moment
mid-space
though.
gathered right now for
And
Loud.
Vinny
DG
really wants
deposited.
this orb over towards it. And
opportunity
KRU at least
for
has
split
spoken about
B.
the orb over towards B. We now got 2
Thing
here
is
with bait jumping
KRU are
from
set up
sight.
for this, man.
And
Fast
again,
rotation, but that rotation is heard. A lot of footsteps being made. Everyone's going to lean heavy towards A right now from the
and
side of
this
Loud.
flash is
and
going to
immediately
secure
cause
it.
and effect, you're right.
But they need to go now.
They might get
Have
a
the
good
timing
timing.
window. Will they find it though?
Who comes
Will
down
they
to
take
Shy
it?
really?
Before
The
it's
Sky
shut,
Flash
Mazzino's
only
starting
went to
rotate
here,
back
by the
now.
way. It didn't
Cosmic
go
Divide
deep enough,
invested
so it didn't
backside.
full clear B
They've
main.
been trying to isolate him. Mazzino's timing is perfect.
Shy just has to kill 1 now.
Can the defense hang on? An old pop DG flash. He couldn't see a damn thing, and he's been dealt with. Oh, but Vinny! He gets
Dude,
2
blind
massive
ult
kills.
from the
Kesnit on
minimap.
the counter punch. Numbers still the way of the defense, and now the spike down. That nade will not feel good. It will hurt.
Pancada's
Pancada's
just like,
doing
not
his best to
again,
stay
dude.
alive now, 55
Same nade,
HP.
same pause.
KRU in a great position to extend this. It will require heroics from Loud to put them away. Off of the flash, too. He's paranoid, looking
Nice
every
shot.
single which way. He's able to find a snap onto the first.
Oh,
It's free!
nice shot,
As
man.
Tui's
This
gets a
Astra
second.
smoke has given them
And now
so
Kesnit
much space.
has to be the hero for KRU. He's done it before. Can he do it again? He's found one. Pancada.
Holy, Pancada was good in the clutches on this one. 2-0 from Loud.
Away on top.
Straight up, the individuals are looking way better, I feel like. They KRU got a little bit unlucky with double pistol loss though, so I'm not gonna hop on
What a
too much.
battle
Just
it
the fact that
was.
Haven was
And who else
an absolute
but
stomp.
Pancada?
Oh my goodness. Kesnit almost had that. He knew where Pancada was, but